Hello again, my dear students. Today we have a new lesson for 3rd Intermediate, Upstream 3, Unit 10. Lesson 10E, Time to Complain. Objectives: to identify faulty issues in different items, to identify a complaint letter layout, to write a complaint letter following the right layout. Task 1. Read the dialogue between a mother and her daughter and think how can this problem can be solved. Let's start reading the dialogue together. Mom, what's wrong, Maryam? The pair of trainers that I have ordered last week arrived in a wrong size. What shall I do, Mom? Don't worry, honey. We can solve that easily. That's great. How can we do that? All we have to do is to… Now, my dear students, can you think what's the mother's solution for this problem? Yes, they will write a complaint letter. Today our lesson will be about a complaint letter. Let's start our lesson doing the first task. Task 2. Take the possible faults for each item in the table on the next slide. You might take more than one fault. What might be wrong? Here, my dear students, you have a form with different faulties or problems and different items. The items are smartphone, t-shirt, tablet, pizza, vase, bag, smartwatch. And let's go through the faulty together. The touch screen is responding slowly. There are some missing buttons. It's overcooked. It's torn. It had some missing parts, accessories. The color has faded. The screen is cracked or scratched. It doesn't charge accurately. It shrank when I washed it. It isn't what I have ordered. There are holes in it. Its camera is damaged. These are the faulties or problems, and these are the items. Go through them. I'll give you time, 2 minutes, to do this task. Go through the problems and the items, and as I told you before, you can tick more than one faulty for each item. Let's check the answers. Now, we will check the answers together. These are the text. The touch screen is responding slowly, can be for the smartphone, tablet, smartwatch. There are some missing buttons. It can be for the tablet and also the bag. It's overcooked. It can be for pizza. It's torn for the t-shirt and bag. It has some missing parts or accessories. It can be for the smartphone, tablet, bag, smartwatch. The color has faded for the t-shirt, and the screen is cracked or scratched. It can be for smartphone and tablet and smartwatch. It doesn't charge accurately. Smartphone, tablet, smartwatch. It shrank when I washed it. It can be for the t-shirt only. And also, it isn't what I have ordered. It can be, of course, for all the items. There are holes in it. It can be for the t-shirt and the vase and the bag. Last one, its camera is damaged. It's for the smartphone and the tablet. In this task, we introduce some faulties or problems and the items that you may order, and you have these problems in them. Let's go on in our lesson. Now, I'll present a letter and we want to look at it closer. Now, my dear students, let's look closer at a letter, a complaint letter, but we are going to look at it into paragraphs. Let's start with the first paragraph. Read, then answer the questions. Paragraph 1. Dear Sir, Madam, I'm writing to complain about a laptop which I recently bought from your shop in Aurora Mall. These are the two questions. You have to think about the answers for them from this part. Question 1. Why is Mona writing a letter of complaint? Where did she buy it from? Let's go to the second paragraph. Paragraph 2. On 19th April, I bought teen laptop from your shop. Unfortunately, it seems to be faulty. When I tried to use the charger, it didn't work. The questions: when did she buy it? What make is it? What is the problem? It's more information about the item you bought. Paragraph 3. I would appreciate if you could replace it with another one of the same make. I have enclosed copies of my invoice and guarantee. I look forward to your reply. Please contact me on 987-65-44321. Monday to Wednesday, 10 till 4 o'clock. What does she want to be done? What's her contact number or address? And when they can contact her. These are the 3 parts in a complaint letter. A complaint letter. These are the paragraphs in a complaint letter. Before we read it into pieces, now we are going to go through it as a whole complaint letter. Let's, my dear students, start reading and analyzing the letter together. Dear Sir, Madam, this is the opening of the letter. Paragraph 1, as I told you, I am writing to complain about a laptop. So who's writing the letter? Muna Adel. Why she is writing the letter? Yes, to complain about a laptop she bought recently. From where she bought it? From a shop in Aurora Mall. And the second paragraph, my dear students, on 19th April, this is the date. You have to mention in your complaint letter the date. When did you buy the item? I bought teen laptop from your shop. Unfortunately, it seems to be faulty. When I tried to use the charger, it didn't work. You have to mention the problem in the second paragraph also. Paragraph 3, what do you want from the shop you bought from them the item? I would appreciate if you could replace it with another one of the same make. I have enclosed copies of my invoice and guarantee. You should mention this in the third paragraph. I look forward to reply. Also, you have to mention how can they contact you and when. This is very important, the last paragraph. At the end, as this letter is formal letter, you have to end it with yours faithfully. You have to sign it and write your full name. This is what we call it a complaint letter. Let's have more practice on this. These are the paragraphs as I explained before. Paragraph 1, 2, 3. This is the opening. Before you have Dear Sir, Madam, paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3, and the ending remarks here at the end of the letter. This is what we call a complaint letter. Now, my dear students, let's move on with our lesson. Task 3. Here, you have a layout of a complaint letter. Paragraph 1, opening remarks. Paragraph 2, main body. And paragraph 3, closing remarks. Here you have the parts of the paragraph. We want to match each paragraph with its information that is included in each paragraph. For example, information of how they can contact. In which paragraph we can write this information? What you want to be done about the problem? In which paragraph? The reason why you are writing. Important facts about your purchase. And last one, details about what the problem is. I'll give you time to think and to match in the right paragraph. Let's check our answers. Paragraph 1, the reasons why you are writing the letter. Paragraph 2, details about what the problem is. Again, in paragraph 2, important facts about your purchase. Paragraph 3, what you want be done about the problem, and information of how they can contact you. This is the layout of a complaint letter. Task 4. Here, my dear students, let's read the question together. On 20th March, you bought a dress from the teens shop on the avenues, but when you washed it, the color had faded. Write a letter of complaint to the shop manager asking for a refund. Here is the letter with the blanks. You started with Dear Sir and Madam, and paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3. And in the end, you have to sign your name, of course. These are some clues to help you to write the letter. I'll give you 2 minutes to do this task. Now, my dear students, let's check your answers together. Now, my dear students, the last task in our lesson. You have a problem here. You are going to write a complaint letter. You recently bought a Nintendo from Teens Technology Shop in the Avenues. When you used it for a week, you realize that it doesn't charge accurately. Write a letter of complaint to the shop manager asking for a refund or an exchange. Here, my dear students, you can follow here the same layout we showed before or we discussed before. Dear Sir, Madam, the opening remarks, and you answer the questions. You will write your complaint letter. Your words shouldn't be less than 100 to 120 words. And don't forget to sign your letter. You can assess your letter by going through this sheet. You have a self-assessment sheet here. Did you use the past tense as something you bought it before? You wrote the 3 paragraphs. I write 100 to 120 words. You use the correct spelling. I use correct punctuation marks and the right capitalization. I follow the correct layout. I write about all the points below. I write Dear Sir, Madam as the opening remarks. And in the end, closing remarks, yours faithfully or full name. I write the reasons for writing. I write what, when, how, where I bought. I describe the item, color, material, shape, etc. I write what the problem is, what I want to do. I write the contact number, address. After you finish this, you can assess yourself if your complaint letter is completed or not. Thank you, my dear students. This is the end of our lesson. See you next lesson.